So this is the Schaumburg NARBC Reptile Expo here in Schaumburg, Illinois, and you know, there are a lot of ball pythons here, a lot of cutting edge ball python morphs. Ball pythons, there's nothing that's going to replace them. They are going to be the most popular pet snake. That market goes up and down, as any market does, but it still doesn't really stop talented breeders from coming up with some of the most amazing ball python morphs. So in this video, I'm going to go around the Schaumburg NARBC and I'm going to show you guys the best ball pythons that are found right here at this expo.
I'm Dave Kaufman, and these are my Reptile Adventures.
So I'm here with Mike Wells from Mike Wells Reptiles. How are you, Mike? Good to see you.
Doing good.
You've got some cool stuff here, and one of those cool stuffs is this guy. Tell us all about this Super Orange Dream Inchy Calico.
Yeah, just a lot of orange color in this snake with it being a Super Orange Dream. But yeah, it's obviously inchy and calico. There may be pastel in this one too, but definitely those Super Orange Dream Inchy Calico for sure.
I think calico is one of the most underrated genes. I love how it puts those white sides in anything that it does, which is one of the characteristics of calico. But then you start stacking genes like Orange Dream and Inchy. Yeah, it's really hard when you have a Super Orange Dream to, you know, tell if there's any pastel in there. Basically, you got to raise it up and breed it out and see if there's pastel in that.
Yeah, the eyes kind of have that green color, so there may be some pastel in there.
Could absolutely be. All right, so that is a really amazing looking combo. Again, I love that calico. I love Inchy. I love what Inchy does. That is really cool. We've got some other things to take a look at. You've got a bamboo sugar Inchy, which is just unbelievable. That one is right over here. Look at that.
Yeah, there again, the sugar with certain genes just goes real well, and bamboo sugars are very pretty. Those two genes go well together. You know, bamboo is a member of the blue-eyed leucistic complex. And then, of course, the Inchy's just reducing the pattern. So you got more of a stripe in here, but then you get more white then from the sugar. But, you know, these are all codoms. I mean, this isn't like a super high dollar, you know, snake.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be. It's a cool looking ball python with a cool pattern.
I agree, but it's, you know, it is an eye-catching snake, and it'll definitely make someone a pretty pet, or if they wanted to pair it to something.
So let's talk about that a little bit, because a lot of people don't know that there is a difference between sugar and calico, and then there's a lot of people that don't think that there's a difference between sugar and calico. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, I've heard it both ways.
Right, you know, so have I.
You know, I think the jury's still out. I don't even know, like, shed testing wise, if they've compared, you know, the genes or the DNA from shed tests. That'll be the answer, honestly. But to me, they do seem different. It seems like calico blows the pattern out more, whereas sugar seems like the pattern holds together more, and it's more of a black back.
Right.
But there's a good chance that they are the same.
All right, so we've got time to see one more really awesome ball python on your table. This Banana Freeway, that is something smoking. You also got a Banana Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that's the one I really like.
So this is a Banana Mardi Gras, Inchy Asphalt Yellow Belly.
Yes, so it's 4 gene combo, and when it's hatched, it's a very orange snake, you know, because the Inchy and yellow bellied asphalt all bring out the orange in the banana. So
I mean, that is a really good looking combo.
Yeah, she was a very orange snake. You know, as she's aging, she's obviously getting a little more faded.
I love ball pythons that have so much color and they just radiate with these oranges and these yellows.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the difference between calico and sugar, and I learned this when I was over in Africa. Different importers and exporters and breeders in Africa will breed the same gene and then call it something different to appeal to American, European, Canadian markets. So calico may have been imported by this guy in Togo. Sugar may have been imported by a guy in Ghana, let's say. But it is the exact same gene, just called different things from different exporters at different places in Africa. Sugar and calico, I believe, are the exact same gene. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. All right, so we are over here at Rubber City Royals. This is Darren. You have some really amazing ball pythons here. I mean, this guy caught my eye over here. This guy, we're all ready to see right here. Let's take this one out and take a look.
So this is Coral Glow Hurricane Red Stripe yellow belly clown.
Oh my God, there's a lot of genes stacked in there. Look at that.
That's all been confirmed with shed testing too.
Oh, so you shed tested them?
Yeah.
That is something amazing. I mean, look at that pattern. And I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but that is like lavender outlines around those yellow blotches there. And that is like creamsicle orange on the spine there. And then further down the sides there, it just gets more orange and more orange. That is one amazing looking ball python. Over here, we have this guy that looks just absolutely amazing. We got to check him out.
So that is fire, red stripe, spot nose, yellow belly, possibly hurricane clown.
So there's 5 genes stacked on in this one animal. This is 5 genes. Look at that unbelievable pattern. And now you said red stripe. So that red is going to get a little bit more red with every shed. That is just absolutely amazing.
All right, so I've known this dude since 2008, and now Dave's a customer.
That's right.
And a friend.
That's right.
And an awesome dude.
That's
And he has this glorious mane of hair. And Dave loves Ship Your Reptiles.
yes.
Because-
And with the amount of money that I save on using Ship Your Reptiles, I can afford some really nice shampoo. So for all your reptile shipping needs, visit shipyourreptiles.com or visit the link in the description below. Sorry, they don't sell shampoo. And here we have Troy at Best Dressed Balls. You are best dressed.
Why, thank you, sir.
Look at that. Where did you get that at the Barbie store?
I got this on Amazon.
Amazon.
Where
Amazon
you can-
Barbie store?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
Tomorrow's is just red and like a little different. But
Yeah. No, that's
you
very
know,
Catalia.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. Yes. All right. So you have some of the most amazing ball pythons here at the show. You always do. You always have cool stuff. Show us the coolest.
All right. I should be prepared and have a key.
All right. So here we have a clown.
I will start with this. So like Mandarin Clown, unfortunately, is a single copy. It's not, you know, this absolute stunning looking animal,
Right.
but a really great base to go to the super. So if people are familiar with like Super Mandarin or Super Mandarin Hypo, Hypo really is kind of the key to like really popping all that color out. So heading that direction, but obviously you have to have, you know, each step.
Yeah.
So
All right. Let's unball the ball python.
yes. Get in here, buddy. Oh, look, a little shed on there. I'm gonna look like a bad breeder.
Dun dun dun.
I'm in trouble now.
Oh no. A
So-
stuck shed right here. Oh my
good.
God, you're gonna get
Don't-
canceled.
don't cancel
Oh
me,
my
please.
God, look, one
Yep.
scale of a bed shed. It's
Please
all
don't-
over for you.
Please don't come after
The
me.
internet is gonna attack you and cancel you and blah de blah de
Send
blah.
me nice messages instead.
That's right. All right, so look at this really unhealthy ball python that has one scale of a stuck shed. Why would you even show this? I mean, my God, that's just irresponsible.
I'm a horrible breeder.
All right.
I love it.
We're talking about this, guys. So,
Yeah.
this is, what is it now? A Mohawk? Mandarin.
Yeah, so Mandarin, yep.
All right, so this is a Mandarin clown. Tell us about the Mandarin gene.
Yeah, so Mandarin, it's always interesting having this conversation because I should have like a picture or a good example with me.
Yeah.
Very orange as a super. If anybody's interested, you could check out, like on my Instagram, you'll see a Super Mandarin Hypo. So if you needed a good example of what I'm talking about, that would be a good place to look.
Gotcha.
Also, TJ, which TJ has Tufoi. Hope I say that right. I love you, TJ. Don't judge me. And he's got a absolute, you know, stunning collection of Mandarin stuff. So if you're, you know, interested in learning about that, I would tell you to take a look there too.
All right. Mandarin clown for $48.50.
Yeah.
That is an expensive gene.
Yes.
But it's a cool gene.
It's good fun stuff. Yes, it's
All
leading
right.
to something a lot more fun.
Now, do you have anything else with stuck sheds to show us?
You know, I certainly hope not.
All right.
That would be really funny though.
That would be. You'd be canceled for sure.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here?
All right, so Monarch. So this is Pastel Fire Monarch.
Look at that. That almost looks Ultramel.
Right? Which it really does when you think about like compared singly. I think, you know, Monarch tends to be a little darker.
Right.
But I think you mix in Pastel Fire, this almost has more of that kind of creamy, you know, Ultramel look. So depending on what direction people want to go, to be honest, I'd rather take it darker. But what was available to me at the time, I bought a Fire Monarch Pied, and so took it a couple of different directions. And so, you know, working on maybe getting a little bit of that out too, so I can stay with some of the darker genes. But still a pretty animal to me. I'm a big fan of Monarch, so definitely a fave as well.
So Monarch is one of those genes that I think is really underrated.
Yeah, I don't think it's as well known. I think when you have genes that are very similar, that makes it tougher.
Right.
So I think Ultramel having more legs to it, you know, at some point hopefully there's more people in the Monarch project and it gets more ground.
I agree. Yeah,
So,
yeah, and it will. It will.
Yeah, it'll get there.
I mean, just look at the the combos that are starting to be made with Monarch. It's a really amazing gene.
Yeah.
Now, where's the stuck shed on this one?
I have to find it.
Yeah.
It's stuck in there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, wait. That's not a stuck shed, but it's a scale that is not sitting right.
I'm gonna try to glue it down later.
Cancel City.
It's so good. Oh, I love it.
All right, so where's another one of your...
All right, and then I'm a big fan of pieds, and I know that's like
That's-
not everybody's
that's
cup
my
of tea,
thing.
maybe, but it's my favorite. So probably down. I would love anything with the oranges, right? So
Oh,
yeah. Super inchy, super OD, stuff like that. I think bringing out a lot of color is definitely a fave.
So super inchy, orange dream, yellow belly pied.
Yeah.
That glows in the dark. Oh
yeah,
my
I just
God.
think like for people that are coming into our industry, when they see things like this at a table walking by, it's probably the most comments I get, right? So I think when we look around, right, it's these multi-$1,000 animals,
Right.
But the most things I get a comment on is a common, not so much a common, but more common, just really pretty pied animal,
Right.
And so pieds have always kind of had a special spot in my heart. Lisa and I saw pieds, back in the day when they were, 40 and 50 grand, and
That's
thought we
right.
would never have them, and now it's so obtainable, and there's so many things you can do with them, and the color is just amazing, and so I'll always have a special spot for the pied side of things.
Me too. I just love pieds. But look at this. So we've got a super inchy, and we've got orange dream, yellow belly pied. We've got 4 genes stacked up with the super, $450. This
lot
beautiful,
different than it used to be.
Right, but this beautiful snake is now obtainable to a lot more people.
Yes,
and
yes.
that is really not a bad thing.
It's not. I think that's how, right. You get everybody in the door, and that leads to that stair step of them investing in themselves and in us. And so
Right.
I think this is such a great place for them to start.
I agree. Bob Vu himself. You cannot talk about ball pythons without talking about Bob Vu. You can, but it's not very nice. All right, so you've got tons and tons of ball pythons here, as usual.
Right.
But you've got something cool, and that is the McKenzie pied, and we need to check this thing out.
Right.
So
this here is a super orange stream fire McKenzie pied. The McKenzie pied seems to give them these funky head patterns. Without the fire, would have had a lot more pattern. But this animal is just extremely, extremely orange. And I think the super form of this, the super McKenzie pied, is going to be phenomenal. So we'll have a shot to see that in about 5 to 6 months. We're starting to pair them now, so we'll get to see that in about 5 to 6 months.
And talk about the McKenzie pied. Where did it come from? What kind of gene is it?
So the McKenzie's been around for a long time. The gene just didn't really pick up any esteem, partially due to the name possibly, and it wasn't marketed very heavily. We're starting to work a lot more with McKenzie's because the super form of the McKenzie is extremely, extremely nice. It's very reduced pattern. It looks like a zigzag type pattern.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work a lot more with McKenzie's. We have made the McKenzie Desert Ghost. We're making McKenzie Clowns. And then now we're gonna start working in more into pieds because we're getting this nice burnt orange color, the weird eyebrows and all that going on. So we're gonna start to merge this into Desert Ghost Clowns, Desert Ghost pieds. And I think this project has a lot left to go.
You do a lot of sunset stuff.
Right.
And one of my favorite morphs is anything with sunset and inchy.
So right here we have a cinnamon Enchi sunset.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
Cinnamon and Enchi are allelic genes, and they have this really rusty peach color that comes up on all cinnamon Enchis. And you add this sunset to add an extra layer of orange on there. And this animal is going to age really well. These are also het for Desert Ghost.
Oh, nice.
So down the road, you can add Desert Ghost to this, and it's really going to come out with that nice, vibrant orange. And we're hoping to move this along down the road, adding orange dreams, yellow bellies, maybe even some darker genes like leopards or blackheads. This is a sunset clown, and there's not a lot of these around. And if you do own one, you really got to be protective of these guys. They're very prone to just walking off your table. They're just phenomenal animals, really burnt orange, really, really nice animals. And if you have the balls to do it, you can get these guys fairly inexpensive. Really don't even have to put much work in to get one.
Like just walk away.
Just walk away.
Just walk
Honestly,
away.
just walk right off the table.
From your table neighbor and walk away.
That's it.
Now, that isn't yours, is it?
This one I walked away from, and actually got this animal for almost no money. Just gotta take a risk sometimes, man. This animal actually belonged to Jersey guys, and I just walked away from their table with it. It's a joke, guys. I'm gonna return this animal within a year or two.
There's very few people that are in on the joke, but if you know the joke, is it really a joke?
I will return this animal next year for sure.
Next year, yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. Raise it up, breed it, then return
Right.
it.
Get a few clutches
Yeah,
out of it
why
first.
not?
Yeah.
Bob, always great to see you and the stuff that you walk away with and the stuff that you breed. Always great seeing you at these shows.
All right, thank you guys.
You really have some cool stuff here.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. So guys, those are just a few of the amazing ball pythons that you're going to see here at an NARBC Expo. Comment below, let me know where you think the ball python market is currently and where it's going. It's down right now, but it's been down before and then it goes up. It's like a roller coaster. Goes up, goes down, goes up. Comment below, let me know where you think the future of ball pythons is going to go. And guys, as always, remember that every other Tuesday, right here on this channel, you're going to find bonus videos like this. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. And until the next reptile adventure, love the planet, feed your reptile obsession, and rattle on.